Good evening, Dan Byler and Butch Lehman coming to you live from Westview High School with Westview Warrior Junior Varsity Boys Hoop action here on LaGwanamedia.com. The JV Westview Warriors had a stupendous start to the season with a stellar 16-2 record. However, in the last 10 days, they've dropped 3 straight to Wawasee, Goshen, and Fremont. Tonight is the season finale for the JV team as they host the Minutemen from Concord High School. Stick with us here as we bring you the action on the hardwood here in Emmatown tonight. Cheer your Warriors on as they look to finish off a great season with one final victory. Tonight's game is brought to you by Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor is Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also avail portable toilet and sink rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry's Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media, and we'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And welcome to Westview High School. Westview's out there taking some last-minute shots, getting ready for tonight's game. Looks like Concord, did they leave, Butch?
Yes.
They're just gone. They got scared and left. No, so we have Westview warming up, as I mentioned in the pregame intro there, that they had gotten off to a great start, 16-2, dropped 3 fairly close games here over the last week and a half. Hopefully get back on the winning track tonight, Butch.
Two good teams, good programs.
Yeah.
Wawasee and Goshen hit a lot of three-pointers.
Yeah, they did.
A lot of three-pointers.
Well, and during the Fremont game, I think we were hitting a fair number of them, too. Hostetler was hitting them, Brill was hitting them, and I'm trying to think who all was.
Brill hit.
Yeah,
Brill.
Yeah, he had a ton of points, but I'm not sure how much he ended up with. But
Owen Brill, I think, ended up with 18 against Fremont.
Yeah.
He had a really good game.
So he'd had a really good game earlier in the season against Prairie Heights. So that's good to see.
Yep. So it's about to get really loud in here. We've got a bunch of 6th graders that just came in.
That. They do that every year.
Yep.
They've just fed them a whole bunch of pizza and pop.
And Mountain Dew.
Yeah, there you go. Mountain Dew and pizza. These kids are going to be ready to holler. So, all right, taking a look at the starting lineup for Concord tonight. One of the starters is sophomore Andrew Kavanaugh, number 30, 6 foot even. Lucas Pro, a 5'11 freshman, number 32. Also, Braden Messenger, a 6 foot sophomore, number 34. And Parker McEwen, a 6'4 sophomore. And I must have missed their
number
first,
24.
Number 24. Okay, there he is, number 24. They must have had him first. Connor Morris, a 5'11 junior. For Westview, we've got, as usual, we've got Camden Yoder. We've got Jeremiah Hostetler. Oh, tonight we've got Christian Nauard starting. Brady Lehman and Owen Brill are starters tonight for Westview. So in just a second here, we'll be kicking off. But yeah, it's sort of nice to see that that one set of bleachers filled up with kids. I'm guessing for a lot of these kids, this might be their first time to get to be here at a game.
Yep.
So Lehman will be jumping against McEwen. I wonder, probably related to whoever the gym's named after over there at Concord. McEwen Gym, isn't it?
Yeah. As a sophomore, he's already got the gym named after him. That's pretty impressive.
Tip controlled by Concord. Being brought into play by Pro. Passes it across to Messenger. Messenger takes a quick three and hits. So Concord quickly on the board. Camden bringing the ball down. He's got Pro all over him. Hostetler with the ball across the Brill. Looking inside. No good. And ball stolen by Pro. Pro's going to go all the way down. Puts it up and in. Camden beats his man down the floor. Gets it to Lehman. And going to call a foul there. Going to be called on Pro. His first. Concord's first. And Camden Yoder to be the trigger man right in front of the Concord bench.
Oh, my.
Gets it to Hostetler.
I'm not
across
sure
to
what.
Noward. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there either. Lehman with the ball on the right side. All the way across to Noward. Looking to get rid of it. And tipped, and then Brady couldn't pull his hand back in time, so it went off of his hand last.
First turnover.
Yeah. Ball being brought up by Pro. Pro, a freshman. Right side, working it around the perimeter. Cross, and a three-pointer put up and hit again by Messenger. That's his second. And Westview finds himself in an early hole here, 8-0, with just over a minute gone in the game. Noward looking, dribbles it down. Still trying to find somewhere to unload that ball. Gets it to Hostetler down on the baseline. Hostetler trying to get out of trouble. Gets it to Lehman. Lehman with a little 8-footer off the back of the rim.
Nice
no
rebound.
good. Noward got the rebound. Go ahead. What was that?
Nice rebound.
Yeah. Another foul called there. That one's going to be called on Andrew Kavanaugh. His first. Two on the Minuteman now, and Noward's out, and Norberg's in. Ball controlled in the backcourt by Hostetler.
How was that not a violation?
I'm not sure, because we touched it last. I'm not sure if they'd touched it, and they said it wasn't controlled, maybe? I don't know. I wondered about that, too.
But Brady had it controlled.
Yeah.
He thinks maybe the opponent tipped it instead of a Westview player. But Jethro clearly tipped it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if a Westview, if a Minuteman would have tipped it first and then Jethro touched it, would that count?
No.
It'd still be an over and back.
I got that. It would have not been a turnover.
Hostetler gets the points. First points for Westview at the 4:50 mark, and Coach Weaver wants to talk things over. We'll take a quick timeout as well.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week, scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken, and then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Concord bringing the ball down the floor. Pro with it. Cross to the right side to Messenger. He drives. Underneath, whips it. Oh, no, down to Messenger. Messenger takes another three. This time he misses. Lehman with the rebound. Off to Hostetler. Looking inside, down underneath. Lehman drives in. Forces the shot up. Can't get it to go. 4 Minutemen there to corral it. Hostetler was trying to get a piece of it. Couldn't get around his man. Concord quickly back the other way. All the way in. He gets blocked. Pro drove all the way in there. I'm not sure if they could call the foul from behind or in front. They're going to call it on Hostetler, so I guess he was one behind him. First foul called on Westview.
Well, we know 34 can shoot the ball.
Yeah, well, he missed the last one, though.
But he looks pretty comfortable doing it.
67% from out there.
But you could tell when he shot his first shot that he was confident shooting. So, and we should
with the ball inside.
Shouldn't have got the second one.
And now, because they know he can shoot out there, pulls his man out there. Was able to drive right by him and get a bucket on the inside. Westview looking to. Oh, Hostetler just had his pocket picked. He had 2 guys on him. Nice pass across to Messenger. Messenger's got 10 points already. 12-2. Westview trying to figure this thing out. Down to Hostetler. Brill up and in. Nice.
Play.
That's the way that play's supposed to work, isn't it?
Nice play.
Concord quickly back the other way. Pro pulls it back out, looking at coach. See what he's supposed to be doing. Looks like they have some kind of set play maybe here. And back out to Messenger for another 3, and he drained it. That kid's got 11 points. And we're not even, we're just over halfway through the first quarter. Brill puts a shot up, no good. I was going to say, we can only hope that was Messenger that was called the foul on, but it wasn't. It was going to be on Kavanaugh. It's his second. My goodness. 3 threes and 2 twos for Braden Messenger, a 6-foot sophomore.
Got to chase him. He should not get another shot.
Brill's first shot off. And got a couple new guys coming in. Elijah Swanson, a 5'11 sophomore, as well as, is it number 14, Cade Falk, also a 5'11 sophomore. Brill's second shot off the back of the iron, no good. Controlled by Messenger. Falk's going to bring the ball down this time. They had about, 14 guys out there warming up, we think. McEwen with the ball inside. Lehman trying to stop him. He's going to get whistled for the foul. That's going to be his first. Second called on the Warriors. Falk to trigger the ball in on the right side. Quickly in. And shot forced up and in by Culp. Okay, Culp came in too. He didn't catch when he came in. He's also a 5'11 sophomore. They got a bunch of those. Hostetler looking to go somewhere. Norberg had the 3, passes it up, tries to pass it, and Messenger with the steal and the bucket. My goodness, that kid, 15 points in the first quarter. Inside to Lehman, got McEwen on him, kicks it back out to Norberg, now to Brill. Brill drives out to Hostetler, quickly around the perimeter. Looking to reverse it. Go on down to the left side. Brill looking inside. Sees a spot. And looks like Falk's going to be called reaching in from behind. He did steal the ball, but they're going to call the foul on him. Oh, no, they called it on Culp.
No, Culp.
Lob inside to Lehman. Lehman's shot up and good. 6:19, Westview still trailing by 13, 1:41 to go here in the first quarter. Falk brings the ball down across the Messenger, whips it quickly down to Swanson. Back to up top to Culp. Now to Swanson, Falk. They're working it on the left side. They're really trying to get McEwen inside. Kicks it back out. Now a 3 put up by Swanson. Up and around, no good. Hostetler with a quick rebound and finds Brill up ahead, can't get it to go, puts it up. Lehman got an offensive board, couldn't get it to go, but then Brill got it, put it up and in, and a foul called on Concord, and that's going to be the first on McEwen. But that's 5 team fouls.
Nice job of just going after the rebound, not giving up.
This time Brill does hit the shot. 5 for Brill now. And Avery Johnson, a 5'10 sophomore, in for the Minutemen, along with Adam Moore, a 6-foot sophomore. Falk across the timeline.
Oh.
Almost traveled there.
Another.
Yeah, they're pulling those.
A little ugly.
Puts up a long shot there, and the long rebound comes out to Falk. Whips it across quickly. And three-pointer put up by Johnson. Hits it. That's their fourth three as a team. 22-9 in 6 minutes. Ball inside to Lehman. Spins inside. Nice move. Up and in. He's going to get the foul. Lehman with 4 now. It's going to be the first on Moore.
So Concord is clearly more physical. They score more, and when they're more aggressive, more physical, they might foul more. But who cares who has the most fouls if you scoring the most points is what you want.
Yeah, well, and they've played, 10 guys already? So obviously if a guy fouls out, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Right.
So the kid that's got, Messenger is not in there. In fact, I sort of think they have a complete second line in there right now. None of these guys started.
Correct.
So that's a heck of a deal for the future for them if they got 10 guys that can play that confidently. 10 seconds to go. Looking for the last shot, obviously. Falk with the ball up top. Drives on the right side. Now he's going to go all the way in. Oh, how is that not a travel or something? Missed the shot.
I wonder what that...
Pulled down by Moore. He puts it up and in. Go ahead.
So the referee's explaining to the coach that it was juggled. So he must have lost control of that.
So after one quarter play, Westview down 12-24. Concord, one heck of a start. They only get 7 minutes in a JV quarter, and they put up 24 points. I think maybe we'll just keep it right here because we're going to be ready to go again here shortly. But, wow, that was a heck of a quarter. Braden Messenger played about, 5 minutes of that first quarter, maybe not even quite that, and had 3 threes and 3 twos, 15 points in less than 5 minutes of play. Yeah, like you said, I think somebody definitely needs to be keeping an eye on that young man.
Yeah. If I was guarding him, I would take it personally. All right, he's not scoring. He's not scoring. I might get fouls, but I'm not going to let him score. It takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. So Concord coming back out with the guys that just went in. So we got Johnson, Swanson, Falk, Moore, and who else? 42. No. Oh, yeah. Is that Colt? Yeah. So Westview is still playing with, they had substituted Norberg in for Noward. Otherwise, same guys we've been playing with. Pass picked off by Falk, trying to go across the middle. He quickly brings it down the other way. Back out to Falk as he resets. Trying to get a set player, just starting a different offense. Across to Falk on the left side. Dribbles over, and now wide open for a three is Culp. He can't get it. Oh, it hit the iron up top and then dropped in, but so no good. Lucky break for Westview there. They're obviously not scared to shoot that three, are they, Butch?
They're the aggressor, that's for sure.
Looks like we're trying to get a particular play. Hosteller, nice move inside, up and little floater from about 8 feet. 14-24, Westview still trailing by 10. Falk brings the ball across the timeline, across to Swanson, and now out to Johnson. Back to Falk, nice fake, and goes the other way.
Oh, my.
And they're going to call him for a foul there.
Wow.
Camden came over trying to pick up the charge, but Yoder's going to be called for that foul. That'll be his first three against Westview now. Ball to be triggered in on the left side of their own basket by Johnson at the minute. Oh, no, they did call it the other way.
Wow.
Okay.
He didn't signal.
Yeah, he was pointing down at Camden, so I thought he was calling it on Camden.
Yeah, I thought too he did.
So, but that was called on Falk instead. Lehman kicks it out front. Brill with a three. Looks like it might have got tipped. Ball quickly back the other way. Falk with the ball. Tried to put it up. Brill knocked it away, but they're saying he got a piece of his hand as he did it. So, yeah, I think Brill's going to, or no, but Norberg's getting, all right, I'm not doing very good at this. Norberg gets called for the foul, and that's going to put the Minutemen at the line for the first time tonight. Falk with no points yet. Off the back of the iron, a little strong. So now we've got our starting lineup coming back in pretty close, except for the guy shooting.
And he's going to be coming out if he makes this.
Yeah, there is another guy sitting down there, isn't there? So it looks like he basically has two. It's like hockey. He's doing a line change. Falk's second shot, no good as well. Hostetler with the rebound. Falk all over him. Down to Brill, back to Hostetler. Hostetler's going to drive and try to do a jump stop thing there, but they're going to call a foul before the shot, and that's going to be called on Falk.
Well, we're shooting free throws.
Yeah,
maybe we can score some points with the clock stopped.
Well, we've kept them from scoring for the last minute and 38 seconds. They haven't scored in the second quarter. Hostetler, 2 points so far, a chance for 1-1 here. First shot off the back of the iron, and I think they're going to call Brill for over the back, or for a push from behind, I guess is officially what that would be. His first 4 on Westview now. And we're back to Pro bringing the ball down the floor. Behind the back dribble. Kicks it across to Messenger. He puts up another 3 from the left side. He likes that spot, doesn't he? That's his 4th 3. 27-14. Westview down 13. Yoder quickly across the timeline. They had a man-to-man pressure the whole way down. Cross to Norberg, wide open for the 3. Back of the iron, no good. McEwen with the rebound, hands it off to Pro. And we're playing defense again. Pro's got McEwen out there setting a nice screen for him. Working the ball all the way around the perimeter. Inside. Oh, he said he pulled his foot that time as he was trying to get rid of it. That's going to be turnover on Messenger. And we've got Hostetler bringing the ball down. Camden Yoder coming clear down to the right baseline. Tried to pass the ball inside to Norberg cutting, but picked off by the Minutemen. Inside to McEwen. Big guy puts it up and in.
Help side didn't get there.
Yep. His first points tonight. 7th Concord player to score. They're coming out and trapping every time we get the ball anywhere. Inside to Lehman. Nice pass inside. Lehman goes up for the shot. Foul called on Messenger. So Lehman will get to shoot a couple here. Lehman with 5 points right now. So Lehman, Hostetler, and Brill, the only Warriors to score so far. Hostetler with 4, the other 2 with 5 apiece. Lehman's first shot, good. And Noward comes back in for Norberg for Westview.
Nice to see Brandt playing again. He missed a couple games with a wrist injury.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize why he wasn't in there. So Lehman hits the second one as well. 16-29. Concord quickly across the timeline. Pro with the ball up top, getting things set up. Over on the left side. Dribbling inside is Kavanaugh. Trying to unload it, finally gets rid of it to Morris. Morris all the way across. Shot put up by Pro. That's Pro's 5th point, his first 3. But my goodness, that is a lot of 3s for a JV game. 7 threes they've made already. And we're about halfway through the second quarter. Over the top.
Oh, boy.
Behind the back, saved by Camden Yoder. Lehman drives, puts it up. No call made. Hostetler with a good rebound. Going to set it back up. Norberg with the ball up top. He uses his dribble now to get out of trouble. Camden drives on the left side, has to pull it back out. Norberg looking. Yeah, I think he's going to have to use his dribble. They're not giving us any kind of passing lanes. Out to Hostetler, quickly across to Brill. Brill drives and has to pull back out. Inside to Lehman. Lehman takes a shot in the lane, puts it up and in. 18-32, 9 for Lehman.
They're pretty much getting whatever they want. Their shots are going in. They're getting the three-point looks and burying them.
Yeah, and when we come flying out on them, then they're driving past us and getting inside.
But that gives us a chance to get charges and get help, but hopefully we can get some stops.
Messenger with the ball up high on the right side. Across to Pro. Pro drives.
Wow.
And Yoder was trying to, and we have a violation because Norberg was getting ready to throw it into Yoder, and Messenger or Pro snuck back in there. And he stepped across the line. So a new face in the lineup for the Minutemen, number 54. I don't know who he is. I don't have a number 54. Shot put up by Messenger. That time he missed everything.
He's human.
Hostetler wide open for a three. He's going to take it, hits it. He hit a couple the other night at Fremont. Oh, across the line, Pro getting things set up. Oh, also in new, Gil Reed, a 5'9" sophomore in there now. Messenger drives, going to kick it back out. Pro, back to Messenger. Knocked away by Hostetler, but they're going to retain possession. And we've got Hellman, Riley Hellman coming in for Westview. Falk coming back in for the Minutemen. Is there more than one? I guess it's just him.
Yeah.
Falk's the trigger man. Looking inside all the way in the corner. Quickly out top. Back in the right corner. Now up top again. Falk down to Klein. Ball knocked away from Klein. Hostetler gets it under control, down to Brill. Minute 16 to go here, second period. Lehman's going to drive. Nice move inside. He put it up
and
and
misses.
couldn't get it to go. Falk with the rebound.
That was a nice take, though.
Yeah, he tried to do a little finger roll, and I don't think it quite rolled like he wanted it to. Sort of dribbled off his hand. Quick three put up there by, is that Falk? Hellman with the rebound. Under a minute to go. Westview chasing 13 still. Brill inside to Hostetler. Hostetler, nice spin, puts it up, drops it right in there. 7 for Hostetler this quarter. He's got 9 altogether, 23-34. It looks like Concord's going to be content to take the last shot of the quarter. So at this point, Concord's outscored us by 1 this quarter. Hostetler going for the steal is going to get called for the foul. That's going to be his second. Still not in a shooting situation, only the 5th team foul.
None of the Concord players on the floor have scored yet, but they've scored 34.
Falk gets it deep the far end. 15 seconds to go. He's going to get a 10-second call on him shortly.
Mm-hmm. He did take his time.
He did. Shot put up, three-pointer, air ball, rebounded by Concord. Quickly around. He's going to try it again. He puts up another one. He hit the rim that time, but no good. So at halftime, Westview down 23-34. We'll be right back after this 2-minute timeout. Take a look at halftime stats and get ready for the second half here at Westview High School on LaGwana.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at Five Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
And we are back at Westview High School, halftime of the boys junior varsity game between the Concord Minutemen and the Westview Warriors. The score, 34-23. Turnovers. Westview has 6, which is actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, they
counting on, taking into consideration how they kind of sped us up.
Yeah, and I think a lot of those were where we made some ill-advised passes across the middle or try to pass into the middle.
Yep. And Westview has 6 and Concord has 3. We are actually winning the rebound battle, 9-6. And individual scoring for Concord, Avery Johnson has 3. Andrew Cavanaugh did not score. Lucas Pro has a total of 7. Braden Messenger, he's the guy that got buckets whenever he wanted, it seemed like. He has 18 at halftime. Noah Culp, 2. Parker McEwen, 2. And Adam Moore, 2 as well. For Westview, junior, number 15, Jethro Hostettler has a total of 9. Owen Brill, 5. And Brady Lehman, 9. So only 3 for Westview have scored. But maybe we can get some more in the scoring column here in a little bit.
So, talked about Messenger there a little bit. He's hit 4 threes. So now the only thing that might be a positive out of all that, Butch, is the last one he shot an air ball. So he must be getting tired from shooting all those threes.
He's going to ice his arm at halftime.
My goodness. But, so he's got 4. Pro's got 1. And Johnson's got a 3. So they've hit 6 threes. We've hit 1. Hostettler had 1 for Westview. But if we take out Messenger's 18 points, we'd be winning by about 7. So, my goodness, the kid, he scored 15 points in under 5 minutes in that first quarter, and that really set the tone for them. Nobody else scored more than 1 bucket in the first quarter. But, wow.
6-foot sophomore, Braden Messenger, shooting very comfortably tonight.
So, wanted to remind you that tonight's halftime show brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. So we've got trying to figure out here if it's is it just seniors that are being recognized this evening, or
I think
or is
so.
it? Well, it is senior night,
Yeah.
so it probably is all the seniors, and they're recognizing them. Anything they've been involved in for the last 4 years. Going into they're down to just a couple months left of high school, aren't they?
Wow.
So we're almost into March, April, May. So
That's crazy.
Still about 2.5 months, and these kids will be done with Westview High School. But it's always nice to see them be recognized for all the things they've been involved in.
Yep.
So what's the positives we can take out of that first half there, Butch?
So we know who scores. We know who we need to shut down. We know who we need to slow down. Messenger for sure. And, all those others that did shoot a 3. Lucas Pro, he's a nice player. He'll drive on you or shoot. Avery Johnson had one. So, we just have to stay calm, look for the best shot, not the first shot, and keep working the ball. Defensively, we've got to pick them up earlier, I think, make him not get comfortable, take him out of their set offenses. So, but, we only play about 6 guys, so sometimes they're getting a little tired.
Yeah, so some of the guys that, I'm looking at my score sheet here, and I've still got names on there from guys that started on the down on the JV. They're not there anymore. I don't think Springer's playing at all anymore. Engel's not there anymore. But yeah, we've seen quite a bit of movement back and forth between JV and varsity this year. So Wade Springer was first man off the bench for the varsity for the first 7 games, and then all of a sudden he was down on the JV pretty much entirely. And then last Tuesday night he started at Fremont. And it was nice to see him get a chance to do that. He's I think that kid plays with more hustle. He's on the floor. He's going after every loose ball. This type of player that a lot of coaches would love to have. He's going to go after everything.
Plays hard. Love it.
So and then of course, a name we don't have on the roster that's been printed, but the manager decided to go out for the team. He's been practicing him with them all year. So Cole.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, Cole Mast is. If you look down there, he's wearing number 33.
Yeah. I knew he was dressing, but I didn't know he was practicing all year.
I guess all year he'd been practicing with him. He was the manager. But a couple of weeks ago, he decided, well, heck, he's gonna go ahead and dress and play. So I don't think he's actually seen any playing time yet, but he's out there warming up with the guys. So that's pretty cool. Cole Mast, junior.
Yep.
So I think he played in junior high, but I don't know that. I don't think he played since then. So.
Correct. Yeah, he didn't.
So all right. Well, we might take another break here, and then we'll come back for second half action here at Westview High School.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week, scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken, and then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Back at Westview High School, both teams out on the floor getting warmed up. About a minute and a half to go before we start the second half. Westview looking at a bit of a deficit to try to erase here in the second half. And as you mentioned, Butch, there's definitely a couple of guys who are going to have to play a little tougher defense on. Can't be letting Messenger get those threes, especially he seems to really like them on the left side, almost down on the baseline, but up a little bit. So
That's where he's at right now, shooting.
Yeah, you're right. He's down on the left baseline shooting threes. So he's got 18 points, almost as much as Westview has as a team. And then Lucas Pro, he's their starting point guard, a 5'11" freshman. He's got 7 points. He's hit a couple regular buckets and a 3 as well. So as we're getting ready for the second half of action, tonight's halftime show was brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. So we'll see who they've got coming out. I think, what had we counted? 12 guys that got playing 12 or 13 guys that got playing time for Concord. Actually, I think they had, see, how many they got on the roster here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. There's one guy that's out there that's not on the roster, and there's one that's on the roster that you know personally, and he's not out there. So
Davon Smith is not out there.
So I think they've played all 13 of their guys. So Concord with the ball first. Messenger with the ball, driving on the right side.
Set play.
Throws it back in as he goes out the far side, and they're going to call Morris for a travel. Said he stepped forward to take that three-pointer. Some pressure being put on Yoder by Pro. Yoder quickly across the timeline. So Westview, I think, back to our original starting lineup for the game. Hostetler with the ball, almost lost it, corrals it. So they've really pushed us up pretty high right now. Lehman with the ball up top. Howard gets it. Hostetler down. Our first pass inside. Did he lose it or did he pass it?
He lost. Well, see, the pass got blocked.
But Hostetler ended up in the right place and ended up with an easy bucket out of it. We'll take it.
Jeez, oh Pete.
25-34. We're within 9. That's the closest we've been in a while. Howard about knocks it loose. And we end up with an easy bucket for Pro. He's up to 9 points now. Almost a turnover, and instead it turned into an easy bucket for the Minutemen. Lehman with the ball up top. Hostetler on the left wing. Across to Howard on the right wing. Now down to Brill. Looking inside. I think we must have talked about trying to get the ball inside a little more, but we're having troubles doing it. We keep looking in there, but tipped by Kavanaugh, but then Brill touched it trying to corral it. So turnover Westview.
First turnover for Westview.
Pro across the timeline. Now Kavanaugh drives. He's going to take about a 12-footer. Can't get it to go. Howard got the rebound, knocked out of his hands by Pro. So Westview will get the ball. Doing some token pressure there. Howard with the ball up high, trying to figure out where to go with it. Lehman's going to take it, kicks it out to Hostetler, wide open for a 3. Can't get it to go. Pulled out of there by Kavanaugh. And now to Pro as he comes across the timeline. Right side. Kicks it across. They're going to move it out. I thought he got blocked that time. Messenger he faked the 3 and then had a wide open lane to the bucket, but he got blocked on his layup. But Minutemen will retain possession underneath their own basket. Going to be triggered in by Pro just to the right of their own basket on the baseline. Quickly throws it into McEwen.
That's too
his
easy.
Body, and he missed the shot.
That was too easy.
Boy, they don't waste any time getting those shots in. A lot of contact. Couple different places there. No call. Westview will get the ball back. This time it'll be Yoder triggering it in on the left side of the Westview basket. Lobs it in to Lehman. Up and in. Lehman with 11 points now. 27-36. Back to a single-digit deficit. Norberg getting set to check in for Westview. McEwen has the ball on the left side. Post up and in, and Lehman's going to get called for the foul. McEwen listed at 6'4", and He's not a small boy, not a skinny boy. I mean, he's not huge, but he's got a lot of mass to him. That's hard to stop, a 6'4" guy.
Brady should have been on basket side instead of
behind him. Or no, he was behind him. Yeah.
Should have been on ball.
Should have been on bat. No, he was.
He should have forced him to the middle of the floor instead of to the baseline. They gave him the basket. Oops. Oh, there's a free throw violation.
No call though.
Yeah.
Gets the bucket.
If he makes it.
Oh, we
no
had
call. Yeah.
Oh, we violate. Okay, I didn't see who. I thought you were talking about them. Brill gets his own deflected pass back. Boy, they're just trying to help us dribble that ball. Camden takes the three. No good. Norberg with the rebound, knocked out of there by Hostetler, takes the shot, no good. Hostetler gets another offensive board, out to Brill. Brill's going to take a three. Lehman gets the rebound,
Holy
can't get it to
cow.
go. And Pro gets it, throws it out the other end.
Oh, boy.
Now they're trying to decide if Yoder touched it or not. I'm not sure if he did. The way he yanked his hand back, he looked awfully guilty, but I don't know if he did. They're going to say he didn't. We're looking at a replay here. We'll tell you in just a second. Oh, he did not touch it, so I think they made the right call. Engineer pulled it up here on Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. Full timeout by Concord. We'll take a 60-minute break as well.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Back at Westview, it looks like Concord's going to do a little more than just a token pressure this time. They've got 3 guys down here. Norberg triggers it into Hostetler. Hostetler just quickly around him, going to dribble through it down to Lehman quickly.
That's a trail.
Yeah, he didn't get the ball down quick enough. Saw that wide open basket ahead of him, got a little ahead of himself.
Got in a hurry.
Pro brings across the timeline down in the corner.
Nobody.
Oh my goodness, he just threw it, and he got it to a man. And Messenger, can he shoot from that side? I don't know. And yeah, was that Pro jumped out of bounds, threw it off of Lehman, Westview's Lehman, to get the ball back. Pro will be the one triggering in for the Minutemen. Lobs it into Kavanaugh. Into McEwen, layup. 5 points for McEwen. He has most of his points, here in the third quarter, second half. Nice pass inside. Couldn't quite control it. McEwen ended up with a steal. Brill kicked it. I don't think they saw it. Didn't that hit Brill's foot?
That's why they're complaining.
I'm pretty sure it hit Brill's foot, but neither of the officials saw it. He kicked back and ended up deflecting it out of bounds. It could have been a kick, or at the very least, it should have been their ball because we touched it last.
Oops.
Well, when you're running down the floor, sometimes you don't see everything. Norberg gets the 3, wide open. Can't get it to go.
Oh, why?
Brill got a piece of it up top, but then had to come down onto the other guy's back. So
I think they got that wrong. And this is why the referee on that side of the floor has to close down, because it looked like it was a clean over the back, not on the back. Should have been a jump ball, in my opinion. Because he called it looking through bodies. Not good.
Hostetler, nice job anticipating that. Picks up the pass. Down the floor quickly, Yoder kicks it out to Lehman. Lehman's going to take a three
That's
got it.
That's
oh,
a
that
two.
two there. He was right out there by the line. 29-41, Westview still down 12. Pro to Kavanaugh. Norberg on him. Now to Messenger. Hostetler on him. Across to Pro, and now down to Morris. Morris looking, throws it inside to McEwen. McEwen spins, kicks it out to Pro. Pro puts up a three, can't get it to go.
Wow.
McEwen, big man, cleans up underneath, puts it up and in. 9 points for him, 7 here in the second half already.
It's a big body.
So Westview sets things up. Lehman, they're going to call him for a extra step there. Got Hellman coming back in for Westview and starting to do the rotation on the Concord side as we've got Swanson back in. And let's see who else came in. 42, Culp back in. Pro still bringing the ball down. Down to Culp, all the way across. Messenger fakes the three, then drives, hands it off to Culp. That was a beautiful pass. Culp gets another easy bucket inside. Lehman with the ball. Brill drives, throws it out to Camden. All the way out to Hellman. That was dangerous. Inside. Knocked away by Messenger, trying to get it to Lehman inside. Almost worked. He would have been wide open if he could have corralled it. Tough pass, trying to get that in there. Lehman chases it down across to Hostetler. He's going to put up an open three off the front of the iron, no good. Lehman with the rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. McEwen cleans the board, hands it off to Messenger. He's going to bring the ball down. Kicks it down to Culp and back to Messenger, now out to Pro. Pulls it back out, 36 seconds to go. He might be looking at a last shot situation here. Up by 16. Drives in, picks up his dribble. Now to McEwen and then back up top. Out in the far left corner, top corner. Swanson hands it off to Pro. Back to Swanson. Almost picked off of there by Hostetler. Lobs it inside to McEwen. Up, can't get it to go. He got the shot they wanted, but he couldn't quite finish. So Westview trailing by 16 as we go into the final quarter. We'll be right back.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And both teams coming out of the huddle, getting ready to pick up the final 7 minutes of junior varsity action here at Westview High School. Hellman triggered in for Westview on the far side. Hostetler down to Yoder in the corner. He was double teamed. Get it to Lehman, and they call a jump ball, and that's going to be a turnover on the alternating possession. Swanson got a piece of it there.
11th turnover for the game.
Falk bringing the ball down now. Throws it across. Messenger gets it shot over there in the corner. He likes it. He hasn't hit a three in a while. Now he does. 21 for Falk. And another turnover. Falk goes down the other end, scores another bucket. That's our biggest deficit of the night now, down 21. Camden Yoder puts up a three. Front of the iron, can't get it to go. McEwen corrals it. Falk brings it down, quickly down to the other end. And Hellman's going to get called for a pushing foul there on Culp. So that's going to be Hellman's first. And that's only the no, it's the third on Westview for the half. Must have missed one somewhere. There haven't been any called on Concord here. So in the first half they had quite a few, and they haven't called any.
I know, they haven't.
Any. So Messenger tries to get up a shot. Oh my goodness! A long time after the shot, I thought they were going to call a foul on the block shot rebound, but they called Hostetler for a 3-point. I mean, he fouled him on the 3-point attempt, and that's
after the shot.
Oh, it was after the shot. One of those where he came in afterwards. So not a shooting foul.
Wow. Wow.
We're going to have Culp triggering it in. Tries to get it to McEwen. McEwen was already getting ready to back up and work his way to the basket. Forgot to grab the ball first.
Led him a little too far.
Hostetler across to Brill. Back to Hostetler. We are having troubles getting the ball where we want it to go. Their hands are everywhere.
A little more patience.
Hellman to trigger it in on the far side. Gets it into Hostetler in the back court. Brings it back into play. They're coming out and trapping whoever's got the ball. Down to Yoder. He's going to take another three. This time he gets it to go. His first points of the night. And our first of the fourth quarter. 32-50. And Concord needs to talk things over. We're only up by 18, so I guess they need I might be wanting to substitute some guys in. So 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
And we're back. Actually, I don't know that he made any substitutions in that timeout, so I'm not sure what he was wanting to.
He wanted to. He wanted the timeout. Yeah, same five.
Had something he needed to work through. Falk about loses his dribble. Manages to retain it.
Oh my!
And
yes.
That time he did get called for the travel. And now we do have some substitutions for Concord. Coming back into the game is Morris and Kavanaugh. Hostetler drives down on the right side. Out to Yoder and then to Brill. And it ends up getting knocked away. Hellman gets the ball. And what they finally called a foul there, I guess.
Wow.
A little bit like rugby there. There was a scrum going on. The ball kept popping loose. Foul's going to be called on Connor Morris, his first. And that's the first on the Minutemen for the half. Ball triggered in by Hostetler to Yoder. Bounce pass right at his toes. Those are hard to pick up. Turnover Westview.
A hard pass at his toes.
Right, yeah. Pro did a nice job not losing it. McEwen works his way inside, can't get it to go. Lehman with the rebound, comes through. Spin move at the other end.
Oh, my. Oh,
and
wow.
They're going to call a carry on the... Was that clear back on the spin move, or was it afterwards?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure where he carried it either.
He should have given it to a teammate.
He did a nice job getting through there, but then he had drawn the defenders. He could have dished it there.
I didn't see the carry, but he could have been called for a player control, I think.
Yeah, at the end there. I thought that's actually what they were going to call, but Concord patiently working the perimeter. Looking inside to McEwen now. He kicks it back out. A nice job of in and back out. And Pro kicks it all the way across. Shot put up there. 3-point attempt. No good, but picked up out of there by Kavanaugh, and the foul called. It's going to be called on Owen Brill. That's his third. 5 team fouls now.
They're going to try to get to 44. Oh, no. Yeah, they did. They're trying.
And Messenger with another wide open 3. This time from the other side, from the right side. He hits his, his 5th 3 for the night.
26.
Hostetler drives inside the lane, puts the shot up, can't get it to go. McEwen clears the glass. Pro brings the ball across the timeline, kicks it out. No, that's Pro now, and no foul called either way. Shot up and in by Kavanaugh. 55-32. Hostetler drives, and yeah, that time they're going to call the hug on Pro. And that's only the second on the Minutemen, so certainly not a shooting foul. And we've got about 10 guys standing there. Yeah, we did a complete line change. Minutemen did. So we've got Moore, Swanson, Johnson, Culp, and Falk in there for the Minutemen. Brill with the ball, passes it inside to Norberg, who also came in there for Westview. The Lehman gets pushed from behind. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Minutemen. So they'd gone most of the second half without any, and all of a sudden they had 3 called here in a matter of just, about 20 seconds of play or so. Mm-hmm. Falk's 3rd. Lehman inside, puts the shot up. Nice shot, up and in. 15 for Lehman. Falk across the timeline. Swanson. Johnson. Back to Swanson. Oh, sorry, Culp. Culp gonna drive.
Oh my.
Oh, it looks like he twisted his ankle.
Hurt. I thought he slid.
Well, maybe I don't know which caused the other, but yeah, I hate to see that happen, but he's hurting.
That's awful.
I don't know if it's when he tried to stop. Twisted on him. Shot up by Hostetler from the right baseline. Hits his second 3 of the night. 14 for Jethro. Falk bringing the ball down with Brill on him. Across the timeline.
Oh.
He's going to drive all the way in and gets a layup at the far end. Falk's first points of the night.
That's not good help side defense.
Yeah, nobody there to help. Brill takes the 3 wide open off the back of the iron. Hostetler with another offensive board. He's pulled down a bunch of those tonight. Working the perimeter. Across to Hostetler. He's going to put up a 3 from a little deeper. No good, but Norberg gets the rebound.
We have done that well.
Timeout called quickly by Weaver to avoid the turnover.
We have done a nice job of rebounding.
I might just keep it here. We've got, looks like we're letting the rest of the guys come in and get some playing time for Westview, including our manager. So Cole Mast coming in, Jacob Watts checking in. Was it Quentin Yoder and Herney, our exchange student from Slovakia, gets to come in for the last minute 49 of playing action here at Westview High School, and could well be the last for the season. It probably will be the last for these guys anyway. Some of the other guys might get to ride the bench at least for the varsity game, sectional. Don't know. Thought we might try it with 6, but I guess we'll go with 5.
Oh, Cole, yeah, Cole's in there. You mentioned that, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. So Cole
glad he's getting a chance to play.
Triggering the ball in. He's practicing with the team all year, and he gets some actual playing time. Into Herney. Cole with the ball. Hellman. Across to Watts. Or no, Quentin. Yoder. Tried to hit Watts, cutting inside. Picked out of there by Johnson of Concord. Falk brings the ball down the floor. And they're running a bit of a weave here. Throws it across to Johnson. Reed back. Falk's got it now on the right side. Looking inside. Falk drives the baseline, loses the ball. And I think they're going to say Hellman was on the, well, I don't know who he's going to say was on the out of bounds. Yeah, Hellman was out of bounds when he grabbed the ball.
He hustles.
Yeah, good defense. He hustled, but
I like that.
Almost got the turnover, not quite. Johnson going to be triggering it on the left side of the basket for the Minutemen. Throws a little hard, but Minutemen able to retain possession. Driving, spinning move inside, up off the back of the iron, no good. Almost got his own rebound, but still got picked out of there by Concord. Right back into the hands of another Concord player, another offensive board, and a three put up and in by Klein, Gabe Klein, a 5'11 sophomore.
Offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Inside to Quentin Yoder, he forces it up and in. Good shot for Quentin.
Good for him.
Bucket. 33 seconds to go here. Drive, and I was going to say it was off of Moore as he drove inside there. We knocked it loose, and then it went off his knee. So turnover Concord. Watts triggers it into Hellman, brings the ball across the timeline, gets it to Mast. Mast on the right side. Watts up top. Watts is going to drive, puts it up, no good, but rebound, offensive board up and in by Quentin Yoder. 4 points for Quentin. 4 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to let the time run out here. So we'll take a short break here, let Butch get a chance to tally up his stats, and we'll be back to do a wrap-up of the junior varsity game here in just a moment.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
And we are back at Westview High School at the conclusion of the junior varsity game between the Concord Minutemen and the Westview Warriors. Final score, 60 for Concord and 41 for Westview. Individual scorers for, let's actually go with the home team first. Camden Yoder, 3. Jethro Hostettler, 14. Quentin Yoder, 4. Owen Brill, 5. And Brady Lehman with 15. For the visitors, Avery Johnson, 3. Caden Folk, 2. Gabe Klein with a 3-pointer in the fourth quarter, so for a total of 3. Connor Morris, 2. Andrew Cavanaugh, Lucas Pro with 9. Braden Messenger was the man that led all scorers with 26. Noah Culp with 2. And Parker McEwen with a total of 11. And Adam Moore rounds out the scoring by scoring 2 points for the visiting Concord Minutemen.
All right, we'll wrap it up here for the junior varsity game. That was the last game of the season for those young gentlemen. Getting ready for the season finale, senior night here at Westview High School. Varsity action coming your way just shortly on LaGwanamedia.com and on IHSAATV.org. Tonight's game was brought to you by Weaver Furniture Sales, Our game sponsor all year, thanks to them, and by our halftime sponsor, Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Thanks to the rest of our sponsors, Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, Yoder Crossroads, Tiffany's Restaurant, Stutzman Power Equipment, Height Auto Body, Freedom Finish Works, Dry Forest Wood Products, LaGwana, Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, and by Jerry's Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's JV game was a presentation of LaGuanamedia.com.